Go ghost, man. Sometimes you gotta go ghost, man. Sometimes you gotta upgrade your life in silence. Everybody don't need to know every single move that you make. Everybody don't need to know every single thing that you're doing. So when you out here trying to develop yourself and create a better life for yourself, make sure that you choosing the right steps. Make sure that you walking a certain path so you're not getting distracted, right? So I got 11 things for y'all today, man. And let's start by number 1. Choose the people in your life wisely. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people stress the fact enough. They just let anybody in their life, man. You just let people who crash out, who decide to drink and smoke all day, or are disrespectful to their family. You know what I'm saying? That's not the type of people that you want influencing your life or bringing that type of energy to your life. And even though that they might not, you think that, okay, since they're not disrespectful to me, that's cool. Or since I'm not drinking with them all the time, that's cool. These things rub off on us. You know what I'm saying? The people that we hang around, we become. That's what it is, And so we have to take that more seriously when we're picking the people, when we're picking our friends, and even picking our family members to interact with and associate with. I'm not saying that you got to necessarily cut your family off, because that's your family, but sometimes you got to cut your family off, and that's a fact. And hey, I'm not the first person to have to do it. It just goes like that. So you got to be more mindful of the people and the company that you keep around you. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to elevate to get to a next level, surround yourself by people who trying to do the same thing. If you're looking to be a businessman, why wouldn't you want to go, you dig what I'm saying? Be around businessmen. If you're looking to be a boxer, why wouldn't you hang around people who are training to be boxers or training to fight, trained fighters, not fighters who just walk up and down the street picking on people? You know what I'm saying? Go to the gyms, make those type of friends. If you're a basketball player, why wouldn't you surround yourself with athletes, athletic basketball players, people who are better than you? Honestly, you always want to go with people who are better than you, because they pull you up. You either got to go with somebody who's at your level, and I definitely mean here, mental level, or you want to go above so that they can pull you up, so that they can teach you something. You don't want to go down. You do not want to go down, because just as somebody can pull you up with their energy if they got heightened great energy, great knowledge and wisdom, somebody who is on the exact opposite can pull you down. So be mindful of the company you keep. Be mindful of the people that you choose to have in your life. Very important. Number 2, social media detox. Man, I can't stress it enough. But in the aspect and in the sense of going ghost, you want to make sure you detox them from social media, because these can instantaneously affect your choices throughout your day and the decisions on what you're about to do next. So for instance, if you go and ghost and you say, hey, I'm making a YouTube channel, I gotta make sure I do these 3 videos, edit these 3 videos, post them, set them, schedule them, or whatever, right? And then in this time frame, you decide to go on Instagram and get influenced by somebody else who's not doing what you're doing, but you get some type of jealousy or insecurity because they out partying. You know what I'm saying? Now you like, damn, I want to go out party tonight. They look like they getting lit. I want to turn up one night. I've been doing work all week. I want to go out. Nah, man, you just had a whole plan set. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think people understand the stresses of how real that social media thing is, because it can alter your day just like that, man. Just like that. So be mindful of these things, man. That social media gonna creep up on you, even if it ain't that. In that sense, you like, all right, I got 3 hours. I gotta edit these 3 videos. I gotta, you know what I'm saying, XYZ. And you stop and get on the social media for 30 minutes. You just cut into your time. you probably not gonna get all them videos done. You probably not gonna get the things done that you intended to do. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be on your toes, man. And even here's another thing with that, man. It's gonna mentally drain you. You want a higher power, trying to do something efficient, trying to do something like that's gonna be, you optimize your life for the best, and then you tap into something in a lower frequency, and it changes how you moving. You know what I'm saying? You want to stay on that high frequency. You want to stay on that positive frequency. You want to stay with them with that good energy. You know what I'm saying? High hopes and good faith. You know, and that even goes into the first one. Them people that you got around you and them influences in that cell phone, on them social media apps. Be mindful of what you got going on and what energy you're surrounding yourself with, and the energy that you putting into your brain. Let's go number 3. And we gotta set goals, man. We gotta set goals, man. You can't achieve something that you don't even have it in mind to achieve. You're not even thinking about it. How you gonna be a great basketball player if you're not out there actually putting your mind to it? Okay, this is the plan. I train this many times a week. I practice this many times a week. And if I do this consistently, hey, maybe I'll go and search up some leagues that I can play for. Maybe I'll go and do some tryouts. I'll research tryouts. I'll try out for this team, that team, that. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a plan, and you got to have goals. You got to have goals, and you got to have plans. You know what I'm saying? And things always change. You know, hey, it's life. But you got to have some type of direction. So even if it's like, hey, I've been training and I've been working hard, hey, I might not have got that spot on that team that I wanted, but that don't mean to stop. That does not mean to stop. That means keep training, keep working hard. I mean, you got to just go harder. Just keep going harder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the only way. That's the only way to excel and exceed. Because before you look at it, you're going to look back and be like, damn, I wish I would have, you know what I'm saying? I wish I would have trained harder. I wish I would have applied myself more. I wish I would have worked out for 6 days instead of 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, break it down and understand what you're going up against so that you can conquer it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Not in an egotistical way. Like, you want to conquer it in a way that says, okay, I know I can definitely, like, I'm capable of doing this. So I'm going to do that. I know I can do that. And then this is going to lead to that. It's all steps in your plan and steps in your goals, man. You gotta complete the objective. For sure, man. Number 4, cut distractions. Which kind of drops into number 2 with the social media. But number 4 is cut the distractions. Because even outside of social media, you got things like video games. You got things like the partying. Oh, man. For my good brothers, you got things like these beautiful women. Listen, man, cut the distractions, bro. Cut the distractions, man. You gotta make sure that you got the tunnel vision and your head is on straight, because soon as you get off, soon as you stumble off onto some other stuff, it's gonna mess up your game. Because if you in routine of being a progressive person, hey, I gotta do that. I gotta do this. I'm in practice. I'm working out. I'm editing these videos. I got this amount of time to do this. I still gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do this. You gotta do that. Keep in mind of what you got going on. It's important, because once you get distracted, it's going to throw you off. It's going to throw you off your game. You get distracted at the wrong time. I'm not saying don't live your life and enjoy yourself, but know when to pick up the Xbox or the PlayStation. Know when to, okay, it's time to have a little fun. And that goes into, hey, what is your situation? We're going to touch on that later. Right? But cut them distractions. Cut out the explicit content that's distracting you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, get right. Get focused. Buckle down on what you got to do. Tighten up. You know what I'm saying? The more distractions you cut out, the more you can be focused on your way out. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? Number 5, build a routine, right? Once you build this routine, you get into this certain motion of, okay, it's a habit. It's normal now. Instead of getting up and picking up my phone, I'm getting up and doing push-ups, or I'm getting up and thanking God, or I'm getting up and going to practice, or I'm getting up and editing content, or I'm getting up and doing promotion, or I'm getting up and eating right, or I'm getting up and making sure my house is clean. Like, you got so many things that you can do to not have you distracted, to help you align your plan and align your goals correctly. You know what I'm saying? So when you build a routine, everything is already like natural for you. You know what I'm saying? People like, what do you do for your morning? Shoot. Oh, people like, oh, I sleep until 12 and I sleep until... Man, please, dog. Man, please. Once you build yourself up and you build yourself into that routine of, I get up at 7 every day and go to the gym for 2 hours. Or I wake up at 8 every day, and first thing I do is thank God, and then I'm on my purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or I wake up at 6 in the morning and I'm doing push-ups and I'm saying a prayer and I'm taking care of my family. Like, you make a routine that's beneficial and that's beneficial to your life. You know what I'm saying? Think about what you do the first thing you wake up in the morning. And I know about 95% of the people watching this content, the first thing they do in the morning is touching one of them cell phones. They touching that thing right there. The same thing I'm talking to right now. They touching that first thing. Get a clock. Get a clock, bro. Get a clock. Get an Alexa joint. I ain't gonna trip. Get the Alexa joint, because that way, I like music. You know what I'm saying? So that way you ain't gotta touch the phone. You wanna play some music? Yo, Alexa, drop this on there for me. You know what I'm saying? Play me a little music, get my spirits going in the morning, get me up, get me motivated. You see what I'm saying? You got the time on the Alexa so you can see the time. You ain't touched your phone yet. You know what I'm saying? Go an hour or two without touching it if you can. If you ain't got to go out the house and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to see how long you can refrain from touching the phone every morning, and then make it a habit. Build a routine around that. You know what I'm saying? Stop letting that distract you and knock you off of your purpose. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, because it's very, very important, man. It's very, very important. I think this is number 5 I got for you right here, right? Invest in knowledge. Invest in your knowledge, man. We paid money for school, right? Or at least our parents did. Or some of us got student loans that we paying back. Myself. You know what I'm saying? But no, shout out to mom. She definitely, you know what I'm saying, helped me through school too. But like, man, it's different knowledge than what's in them schools. It's different knowledge than what they teaching us behind them closed doors. Like, it's so much knowledge that they didn't teach us about being adults. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the 90s and the 80s where they had sex ed, where they had home ec courses and stuff like that. Like, we got to go figure this out on our own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I learned how to mop floors and sweep and cook food at home and do laundry at home. Ain't nobody else. So if it's people out here who's not learning them things, if it's people out here who got catered to the whole time growing up, and your mom did your laundry the whole time, and your dad cleaned the dishes and things like that, and your mom cooked everything, she ain't never let you have to cook a meal. When you get out on your own and you got your own family, it's like, oh man, what am I going to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to do this. I don't even know how to mow grass. I don't even know how to shovel snow. Man, you got to get up and get active. You got to learn these things. You got to learn that. And then you want to run a business. So you got to invest in that. You got to invest in yourself. You got to take time and money to invest in developing your wisdom, in developing your skills in life. That's the only way to be a person of value. That's how people value you more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you become valuable by the things you're capable of and the things you know. You know what I'm saying? That's how you invest in yourself. Some people got courses. Listen, I ain't saying every course is worth buying. Every course ain't worth buying, spending $1,000 or $2,000, but if you want to learn something, I'm sure you'd rather pay for it than receive it free. Cause a lot of free game ain't gonna be worth it, man. A lot of the stuff you really need to know, people want you to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? But YouTube is a beautiful place too, so maybe it just takes some time for you to invest into doing research on YouTube to learn things. I'm not like, you can definitely research free information. It's a lot of free information, a pool of free information. But once you get experience in the field, if you really want experience in the field, that's going to cost more than just you watching some videos and reading some stuff. It's going to call for applying your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's going to call for action. You know what I'm saying? It's going to call for you to get up and go fall a couple times so that you can understand, okay, I know how this works. You know what I'm saying? I definitely know how this works now. You know what I'm saying? So definitely invest in knowledge. I think I messed y'all up and said that was 5. That was number 6. I always get my numbers a little crazy. Number 7, man. You want to work in silence, bro. Work in silence. It's not the same as number 1. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same as like isolating. Working in silence means that you can produce something behind closed doors or without bragging about it, and then letting the outcome speak for itself, right? So let's go back to the basketball example, right? And you practicing every day, you training every day, you trying to get on these teams, you trying to get in these leagues, like you working hard, you contacting people, like you know what I'm saying, you might even be building a team depending on what your situation is. But once your success comes, once you get to the league, once you do that, that's what speaks. You ain't gotta go around bragging and tell, I'm in the gym 6 days a week. Oh, I practice every day. I'm the first person in practice and I'm the last person to leave. Don't nobody care, bro. Don't nobody care if that ain't, bro. Don't nobody care, bro. Cause it ain't them. It ain't them. I'm telling you that now. If you gotta make sure you're doing these things for you, man. And then once you put that work in, and that success shows in the sky like a blimp going by, they're gonna be like, oh man, that boy dunking on everybody. That boy hit a 3 with ease. That boy look like the next Steph Curry. That boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, or anything, man. I'm telling you, it's anything, man. You gotta learn how to work in silence and let that success speak, man. Because once you shine, bro, can't nobody stop your light. That's the thing about it. Once you shining, the light is, they don't even, what, man? Come on, stop playing with me. Stop playing with yourself. Pause. Cooking, y'all. Number 8, focus on finances, man. Focus on your finances, dog. Focus on your finances. And let me speak to my black brothers and my black sisters right now, right? We was raised in a place where a lot of us wasn't really taught how to handle money, right? A lot of us wasn't really taught, especially you coming from the hood. We don't know how, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us wasn't taught how to delegate them finances, you feel me? Or invest that and save that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta, and let me take it back a step for you. This is where that investing in knowledge come from. This is where that, I really need to learn how to delegate my finances or what I should be investing in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to learn these things. You need to learn what assets and liabilities are. Maybe you need to learn what credits and debits are. I talk to people who are double, triple my age, and it's like, oh no, I don't have credit. I'm like, you never had credit? You never started building credit? I'm like, no. So yeah, if somebody is double my age and they ain't build no credit, man, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, and credit can do a lot for you in this life, man. It's a lot. Credit can do a lot for you when you got good credit. So, and then it's once you get the credit, you got to know how to manage your credit, and staying on time with paying for things and paying things off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You got to be better with your money. Like I said, I speak on a lot of these things from experience. So it's my personal experience. I know I wasn't trained on a lot of financial aspects of my life. These things I had to invest in, the knowledge I had to learn. I had to look for this. I had to go on the hunt. Like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing. I got to figure something out. This is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Every time I get a check, I can't say, oh, yeah, the bills is paid, but then I decide to spend the rest on fun. Nah, bro. I know it's a struggle out here. I know that spending that money make it feel like we in a happier place, or make it, you know what I'm saying, we get that little rush for that moment. But then when the bread gone, you stuck, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta wait until the next check come. Why we not saving the bread? Why we not saving the bread and trying to flip it? The extra bread. I'm not saying skip out on your bills, champ. I'm saying save it, flip it, turn it to some more, figure out what you can invest in. You know what I'm saying? Research stocks. You know what I'm saying? You gotta research a lot, man. I ain't about to go down a financial breakdown right now on you, but I'm definitely telling y'all gotta put more time into focusing on finances and building that type of system in your life, and then your brain too, and then your mindset, because it's a mindset game. It's as simple as shopping. Okay, we setting budgets. What's the budget for the groceries for the week? Because I gotta pay the rent, I gotta pay the note, I gotta pay the insurance, and whatever other bills, and then we still gotta get groceries. So how much can we spend in a week? How many people we got in the house? You know what I'm saying? That might mean, depending on your income, that might mean, hey, we counting meals. Meaning that we figuring out what to eat for the week so that we don't overspend when we get in there. So we buying specific things in the market so we don't overspend. Because you can easily get in the market and be like, all right, my budget $200, and then you walking out with $400 worth of groceries. Cause you seeing things like, oh man, that's on sale. Oh, that joint might not ever be on sale again. You grab it, put it in the cart. That's not how it works. That's gonna get you caught up quick, and it's already got us caught up. Listen, man, I hope I'm speaking to y'all right now. I hope y'all listening, man, because it's real. Delegate your finances, budget your money, figure things out, save money, and invest into things that can make you money. Man, number 9, master your mindset, right? This means meditation. And this is something that we don't even talk about as men. I don't hear no man talking about meditating. I don't hear no black man talking about meditating. I don't hear no type of man talking about meditating. But it's so important to center ourselves, you know what I'm saying, into get our brains together to actually figure out, hey, I can operate in this life. You know what I'm saying? And have a sense of security and a sense of groundedness. You know what I'm saying? It's so important. And I'm new to meditation. I'm new to it. So I'm really trying to get into it and understand it more. But I feel like it's very vital. I feel like it's very vital for men and women. And I feel like if it's applied correctly and if it's used the right way, and you know what to do and you know how to use it, it can benefit your life. You know what I'm saying? Meditate. Learn how to meditate, because it's not easy. People think it's a piece of cake. You just sit in there and just, nah, it's very hard for a lot of us to just put everything out of our minds and go in that space and go in that meditative space. You know what I'm saying? Right? Another good one for you would be journaling. Men don't do that. Now you ask a lot of women got diaries, women got journals, women document their lives. Men do not. A lot of men do not. A lot of men just get up and go. So I think it's very important that we should also take the time to document our lives. Have a journal. Have somewhere where you can express your thoughts and express how you know what I'm saying, going through life. Express what's happening in your life. You know what I'm saying? Record these things. Not visually. Well, that might help too. You can do a visual document. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you write that thing out, man. Get those thoughts out your brain. Get your life out. And then you can look back and see, hey, am I elevating? Am I doing the same things through my life that I was doing 2 years ago? Let's look at the research. Let's look at my journal, my personal research. You know what I'm saying? Start documenting your life. You know what I'm saying? Start documenting your experiences and how you feel and how you think. And documenting who you are. Yeah, man. Number 10. When you in this cycle of going ghost, you want to reemerge when you ready, right? You want to come back when you ready. This is not a thing where it's like, oh, I'm on this time restraint. I got this time limit. And I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Nah, when you going ghost, you setting up for your future. You setting up for the best that you can be, right? You know what I'm saying? You sitting back and saying, all right, it's going to take me, I want 6 months. I want 6 months to go ghost and to build my life and to redevelop myself, right? And when the 6 months comes up, you like, man, I really feel good. I really feel good. That was an amazing 6 months. I never felt another 6 months like it. Shit, I might want to do it again. Do it. Do it again. Do it again, man. Because it ain't, obviously, if it's fulfilling you, it's nothing wrong, man. You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't doing nothing. All you doing is developing yourself and becoming a better man or a better woman. So you want to make sure that you put in the time in to do these things. You put in the time in to go ghost, man. You put in the time into developing yourself so that when you come back better. Don't rush back into it, because you're going to leave something behind that you didn't catch before. You know what I'm saying? The world, hey, everybody going to be here. All the parties, listen, man, everything is going to be here, man. But when you develop yourself and you craft greatness, it's undeniable and it's an amazing feeling. Why wouldn't you want to spend more time in that state? You know, it's definitely an amazing thing. So if you feel that you get back to that place and you like, all right, I want to take a couple more months. Take that time, man. Take that time. It's beautiful. Number 11. This is the last one I got for y'all. And this is and I wanted to touch on this because I feel like it's definitely important. And I was mentioning things earlier in the video about, you know, if you know, what exactly how you should handle the women's situation, right? Because if you going ghost, let's say you in a relationship. Let's say you got a wife or something like that, you know? You want to make sure that you are satisfying your relationship, your companionship at the same time as you fulfilling your level up. You know what I'm saying? You're upgrading in life. You know what I'm saying? And what I would say is this: communicate. You have to communicate these things, man. If you have a girlfriend, you don't gotta break up with her. If you love her and y'all have a great relationship going, and she's an understanding woman, or you have a fiance or a wife and she's understanding, communicate with her. Yo, I really need to like go ghost. I really need to like buckle down. I want to become a better man. I want to do better things. I want to be a better person, create a better person for myself, create a better life for myself. And so she should listen to you. She should listen to you. If she's not listening to you, then that's a problem. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If you go to your woman and you say, hey, I really want to buckle down and make myself better for myself and for us and for the family. Now, I don't mean I gotta like leave you or nothing like that, but that just means sometimes maybe I need some more time for myself. Or sometimes, hey, maybe I gotta say, I can't do that right now. I'm really locked in. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes I need a little bit more space because I'm so hooked on developing myself within this time frame that I want to be better and I want to be the best that I can be for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's different ways to go about it. It's different angles to do it. You know what I'm saying? If y'all live together, honestly, if y'all live together, that should even make it a even bigger understanding because y'all with each other day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, so and you know I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I gotta really zero in. We still going, you know what I'm saying? Have time here, time there. You know, delegate that, lay that out, but make sure that you're communicating. You know, definitely make sure that you communicating these things with your partner when you're trying to go in ghost mode, when you try and go in, you know, silence for greatness. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's your boy, Brain Cycle. Stay tuned for another one. Love y'all. Peace.